Huh. I should take a closer look at Geico.
Geico can help with way more than car insurance.
They probably put Miralax in your
motorcycles, even umbrella coverage.
This guy's gonna wish he brought his
But I told him
umbrella.
it won't bother you because
How'd you know the
It won't bother me.
What is up, y'all? Alright, the last time I left off with you guys, I was hacked off. Not very happy because Austin's moped was starting to act up again. And right now we're headed to the shop with it. We let it set for a couple of days after that last video that I made. And Austin got it to start. He was just determined to get it to go, and finally he got it started, and I took it for a big old long spin and brought it back. We set the idle. It was running great. He started it up and left the house and came back 3 different times or so. And the next morning, I think, didn't you have something to do the next morning? I can't remember what it was he needed to do the next morning. Like maybe it was cross-country practice or something, and it wouldn't start. And a couple of different times this week, we were gonna take it and we were gonna take it, and we just never did get it done. So fast forward, can't hardly shift gears and hold this camera at the same time. Fast forward to Saturday, and we are on our way to the shop. And I'll talk to you a little bit more here in a minute about what I think that's going on. Here, we're gonna pull in here to the bike shop and unload this Honda RUCKUS and drop it off, and then I'll explain to you what I think was going on with this thing. All right, so here's the deal. Every time we bring this RUCKUS to the shop, every time they say they have to do a valve adjustment on it and shim the valve again. And I've done some research on it and stuff, and I can't figure out, or don't know for sure, why they have to keep on doing it, other than I guess on mopeds every 1,000 miles or so you have to do this. You start getting valve lash and it starts getting hard to start, yada yada yada, until they're broke in good, and then you don't have to do it anymore, I guess. Well, the reason why I didn't do it on our last Honda RUCKUS, because it was an 06 and it had over 8,000 miles on it, and the engine was broke in really good. Well, this engine isn't broken in, and here we are putting this high performance stuff on it, and it's causing a lot of vibrations in the rocker arms and all that kind of stuff. And I guess that's what it is. I think they'll just have to shim out the valve again, and she'll run like a top for about 300 or 400 miles, and then have to do it again, I guess. I don't know, but I'm getting pretty frustrated with it. So right now we're headed to Menards. I got to pick up some stuff for another project that I'm working on that I don't even know if I'm going to make a video about or not, because there's like a million YouTube videos on it. But I fish so much, and need bait so much, live bait, that I'm gonna start an aquaponics system with some crayfish, and yeah, kind of been doing a lot of research on it, and I'm gonna try to make a mini one, and I don't know if I'm even gonna make a video, honestly. But anyhow, long story short, we just dropped off the Ruckus, and they better get something done about it. All right, y'all, got almost 200 pounds of gravel strapped onto the back of the Jeep. Found a few of the fittings that I was looking for. Got some things on its way, but I think I've got everything to do it today to get one started anyhow. So yeah, we're just gonna head back home and get in the air conditioning for a while, 'cause it's hot. All right, y'all, fast forward 24 hours, and yeah, I've been busy. It's a lot of work to do these things, but this aquaponics system is complete, and I'm not going to give you a play-by-play here, but basically I got a little kid's 6-foot wading pool, and I got a bunch of different little hide areas for these crawdads to live in. I got a 250 gallon per minute pump pumping up water into a grow bed, which is a bunch of river rock, and it fills up and then floods the grow bed. And then this right here is a siphon that after it gets up to a certain level, it all drains out the other side, fresh water back to the crawdads. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a couple of cameras underwater and show you what it all looks like. Just started researching this about a week or so ago, and I think it seems to be working just fine. It was a little bit of an adjustment. Had to turn the pump down a little bit with this ball valve, because if it was flowing too heavy there, it wouldn't siphon properly. But yeah, they seem to be liking it. I had to wait 24 hours to put the crawdads and the little baby tadpoles and minnows and stuff in there. But I've got all kinds of places for them to hide. Cut all these little PVC pipes and stacked them all around. Create areas for them to hide in, so that whenever they molt and lose their shell once in a while, they have a place to hide. They like to hide anyhow, but it gives them a place to hide to save their life, because when they don't have their hard shell for that couple of weeks, they're very vulnerable. I even set up a rock over here that's like a ramp for them to come up and get out of the water, because they like to do that. And yeah, we'll check back on this after I get some plants going. And yeah, kind of fun. Me and the kids had a lot of fun doing it. Go outside, go potty, Dozy? Oh, Mia, you want to go outside, go potty too? Okay. All right, you guys want to go out in this heat? You guys want to go out in this heat? You want to go outside? Huh? Want to go outside, puppy? Oh, yeah, you're a good boy. What are you doing, Mia? You want to go potty? Oh, it is a hot one today, y'all. It is steamy out here. My whole weekend is just a flash. I mean, it just blew by. Friday night, had ball games. They were early, but last regular season game of the year, and we ended up winning in Pella 10-7, and ended up a 5 seed for the county tournament, and it starts this next week. We were supposed to have, hang on a second here, we were supposed to have our first game Monday night, but that team forfeited because they didn't have enough kids, you know, vacation and everything. So we play the second round, our first game, Wednesday night. And yeah, like I said, this weekend just blew by. We got Austin's moped taken, as you saw earlier in the video. Still kind of upset about that. And hopefully we'll get it back early this week so Austin can enjoy his summer. And I'm glad to have the aquaponics system done. The next one I build won't take as much time. This one I had to run back and forth to the store over and over again. The plumbing store, just over and over and over again. And look at Dozer, he is done. He's laid out in the sun. What are you doing, Dozer? What are you doing out there, buddy? You wanna go inside? You wanna go inside? You wanna go inside, Dozy? Oh, I know I'm gonna go inside. The breeze is picking up. It does feel pretty good out here. Other than it's 97 degrees and 110 heat index. But the breeze does help. That's all I've got for you guys today, though. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Catch you on the next one. Peace out, y'all.